Shout out to Jim out there for actually bringing this to my attention, because with everything that's happening over the past few weeks, it's been kind of hard to tell what news is substantial and what news isn't. You know, with even my last video, I made a video based off an interview of a BYD executive that just a few days later was actually removed and taken down. So with that being said, let's jump to the news for this huge acquisition. UPS has acquired Delivery Solutions, whose platform offers shippers multi-carrier same-day delivery options, the logistics giants announced Tuesday. Beyond same-day delivery, Delivery Solutions also offers curbside, in-store pickup, and post-purchase solutions. Delivery Solutions will run independently under its current leadership as an agnostic, multi-carrier platform with the same name according to UPS. Now, combined with UPS's capabilities, it will create new solutions to speed up growth for our customers by improving end-to-end online shopping experiences. Since June 2021, UPS has made 2 acquisitions in this space. In October, it completed its acquisition of crowdsourced same-day delivery provider Roadie, which can deliver items not suited for UPS networks like perishables. Delivery Solutions platform provides access to a variety of delivery providers, from same-day options like Roadie and Walmart Go Local to traditional parcel carriers like FedEx and UPS per its website. The company will bolster UPS's offerings as retailers are looking to meet the varied needs of e-commerce shoppers through same-day delivery and omni-channel fulfillment. UPS providing these options means its enterprise retail customers won't have to go elsewhere for those needs. It also provides UPS with a better understanding of retail customers. UPS has had previous success acquiring companies that continue to operate under their legacy name, such as Roadie and Marken. Marken is a clinical supply chain subsidiary that UPS acquired back in 2016. So as you can tell, when it comes to acquiring these businesses and allowing them to just continue to run with their name, you guys might be surprised out there exactly how many companies UPS actually does own. Many believe that this is a brilliant move by UPS towards gaining insight into and the potential for same-day delivery, while not having to step in and manage a company's service where they have no experience. Delivery Solutions, the way you can look at it is Delivery Solutions sets up the infrastructure online for same-day deliveries to be possible. Okay, so before we hop into who Delivery Solutions is, let me give you guys some quick data on some exciting news around same-day deliveries that I don't know if many of you guys knew. 67% of customers say they're willing to pay more for a great customer experience. The way you tell your story online can make all the difference. $26.4 billion is where the same-day deliverable global market is projected to hit by 2027. And 93% of consumers are more likely to shop at a specific retailer based on convenience. Delivery Solutions considers itself one of the best ways to provide instant integrated access to the world's leading delivery providers and the capabilities to enhance omni-channel strategies across all demand channels. They do this not only for same-day small formats, but they also do it with large parcels as well. So what is the difference between a small format and a large parcel? Well, think of Uber Eats. It would be considered a same-day small format in regard to same-day deliverables, and then a large parcel might be something that gets delivered to your house, such as Amazon dropping off a table or DHL dropping off a couch. Just so that's kind of the difference. They also do much more than that, but I just want to bring that to your guys' attention. With UPS acquiring Delivery Solutions, they now have the e-commerce infrastructure set up to help them not only be able to provide their parcel deliverables, which they already do, independently of Delivery Solutions, but now as these two combine, UPS will now have access to what I'm assuming is their enterprise that they've created surrounding same-day small formats and same-day large parcels. They will help the customer be able to go from a given website, figure out exactly what method of transportation for that item will be best. They will then select where the shipment should come from. They will decide who will make that shipment in the speediest route. And then after that, they will also provide services so that the customer can get that tracking number via SMS, get that tracking number via email, and also just to be notified when the package is actually finally delivered to their door. So to give you guys an example of just some of the companies that Delivery Solutions is already providing services to, check this out. In the same day small format category, we have Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, companies such as Pickup Now, Dolly, UPS, FedEx, USPS, DHL, and Canada. And for LTL and Middle Mile, we have companies such as LaserShip, OnTrack, and we have Tortoise in the autonomous category. Let's follow this roadmap to get a better glimpse just exactly how Delivery Solutions helps out in this space. Starting with the customer profile, you begin with the e-commerce platforms. From there, you have your integration touch points that will focus on the websites, the POS system, and apps. Move your way down. This will then break off into omni-demand channels such as phone orders, customer service, returns, save a sale, store transfers, and support. These services then transition to Delivery Solutions, allowing the customer to fulfill that order in whatever capacity they choose. From there, Delivery Solutions also provides services so that the fulfillment type is successful, whether that is a click and collect, ship from the store, curbside, delivery from the store, or ship directly from the warehouse to your door. So Delivery Solutions will then figure out exactly what company out there will provide the best service. So depending on what you order, they will figure out if it's going to be FedEx, USPS, or if it's going to be a same day, such as a food order. They can also help facilitate this through Uber Eats. And this again will allow them to deliver these items straight to your door. And then from there, they also make sure that they are involved in the post-purchase aspect of the transaction for the customer. Delivery Solutions is basically the beginning and end and everything in between for deliverables right now. And with UPS acquiring it, it seems to only going to be growing stronger as they integrate their services with the UPS parcel company. So why this acquisition really hopped out to me was now that they have their infrastructure set up online and they have their software set up, it seems to me now that these companies are probably going to have to focus their attention on getting that hardware. And that's what I think we should all maybe put our attention to, on just exactly who can maybe get some of these bids. They have companies such as T-Force and TSO under their belt in the drone same-day deliverables. But again, we have a whole country to fulfill. UPS is a major player in the market, but we also have FedEx, USPS. We even bring up Amazon, and we have DHL. And as you can see with Delivery Solutions, they also have a presence in Canada. So again, everything we're talking about right now is just between the United States. What we really want to think about is a global presence. And so just think, if we already have a company such as UPS starting to lay the foundation for their e-commerce for same-day deliverables and make sure that their software is all tight and ready to go, to me, the only next foreseeable thing is to see some of these companies now start to focus on hardware. And to me, those hardwares would be drones and autonomous deliverables. So again, just want to bring that to your attention. If you guys want more information on this acquisition and the deliverable services, I'll put the links below and you guys can check them out for yourself. If any of you guys think this is crazy, let me know in the comments below. If any of you guys think that, hey, that kind of makes some sense, also let me know in the comments below. And now let's put all of our attention on to Palantir and their new partnership. Palantir is now considered a buy by Bank of America, and their share price target is $13. Currently, Palantir is hovering just around $9. Check out this chart to give you guys a better idea of how things have been turning for the better for Palantir. Palantir's most recent higher low is in an uptrend, was printed on July 16th at $7.58, and the most recent confirmed higher high was formed at $9.29, which was marked on Wednesday. Palantir has shown strength in comparison to the S&P 500 recently, soaring about 22% in a confirmed uptrend since June 13th. An uptrend occurs when a stock consistently makes a series of higher highs and higher lows on the chart. The higher highs indicate that the bulls are in control, while the intermittent higher lows indicate consolidation periods. Speaking of bulls, I've been learning some sign language out there, and I just found out what this means. If any of you guys know what that means, Let me know in the comments below. Palantir is trading above the 8-day and 21-day exponential moving averages, also known as EMAs, and if the stock is able to remain above the 21-day EMA for another day or two, the 8-day EMA will cross above the 21-day, which would be bullish. Palantir has resistance above at $9.79 and $10.99, while its support is below $8.92 and $7.50. Also, another thing you guys want to keep in mind is that every time Papa Pal seems to speak, the market kind of goes either like this or like this. So just kind of keep that in mind. Even though we do have a bullish trend on our hands with Palantir, don't forget all the things that are also going out that all kind of intertwine with our market, such as the supply chain issues out in China. We're now in the fifth or sixth month of the war out in Ukraine, between Ukraine and Russia. The stuff with Taiwan and China hasn't seemed to be getting better, that's for sure. And we also know that we have CPI data that has yet to come, showing us a point of inflection on the downward. The last time it came out, which was June 10th, we finally got real confirmation of just how bad our inflation is. I know that, like I told you guys, if you guys follow me on Twitter, I was in South Lake Tahoe this past week with the family, and gas was just under $8 a gallon. And that was, to me, that was crazy, because that's only about 2 hours from where I am. And when I left, I thought $6 was bad. But again, that's just kind of how it is right now. So again, keep all those things in mind. Even with these bullish trends, always kind of keep your head on a swivel. Never go too deep. And again, that's just my opinion, not financial advice. But in markets that have been controlled by the bears, it seems to me that there'll always be another day to make that play. So keep that in mind. Okay, so we know that Palantir is on the uptrend, and we know that the bulls seem to be in control. But what we haven't discussed are some of the reasons why. So let's hop into that. Palantir is rated a buy on artificial intelligence and national security strengths. B of A sees Palantir as a beneficiary of rapidly growing demand for AI platforms in both commercial and government end markets. Palantir's dominant position in the AI-powered software market, differentiated end-to-end and highly secure solutions, and first mover advantages should support more than a 30% annual revenue expansion and improving profits in the midterm. They think that Palantir stock has not benefited from the recent defense re-rating despite significant U.S. national security exposure. They expect the United States and allies' defense budgets to grow with increased focus on modernization. Data is a strategic asset, and national security agencies have to make sure they operationalize it securely to better defend from near-peer threats like Russia or China. Palantir is trying to grow its commercial base. The Denver-based company has been aiming to grow its commercial customer base by expanding into the healthcare, energy, and manufacturing sectors. Aiming to boost commercial revenue growth, Palantir has been investing in special purpose acquisition companies, also known as SPACs, and raising money in an initial public offering with the purpose of making acquisitions. So what they've been doing is they've been acquiring companies that are already utilizing the Palantir products, such as Foundry, or in some cases, Gotham. And like I just said, Palantir wants to grow its commercial base, not only in the energy and manufacturing sectors, but also the healthcare. And now let's check out exactly how they plan on doing this out in the UK. Palantir Technologies wants to manage the United Kingdom's National Health Service, and it is reportedly bidding on a £360 million contract. And that would open it up to patient data for millions. The big news here is that Palantir is seeking to basically become the underlying operating system for the NHS. It's already been working with the UK as the main source of its data analytics for its COVID-19 pandemic response. Palantir now wants to use its Foundry system to manage the data of millions of patients in the UK. This has it seeking out the £360 million contract that will last for 5 years to handle that data for the country as a whole. While there are concerns about the United States company handling the UK NHS data, Palantir is attempting to ease these worries. This has been seen in recent hires of 2 former senior NHS officials. They are former NHS head of artificial intelligence Indra Joshi and Harjeet Dhaliwal, former NHS deputy to Ming Tang, the agency's England data chief. And in case any of you guys are wondering what NHS stands for, it's the National Health Service. So again, Palantir is bidding on to control the National Health Service of all of the United Kingdom. Okay, so we just discussed just a few ways that Palantir is planning on growing its commercial base. But another reason why I think Palantir has been moving up so rapidly since mid-June is because of their latest partnership with Google. Palantir and Google Cloud coming together has 3 points of focus. Palantir is delivering its Foundry platform for enterprise data management on Google Cloud. Customers will be able to quickly and easily deploy Foundry and take advantages of its features while also benefiting from Google Cloud's global, scalable, trusted, and sustainable infrastructure. They can also deploy Foundry directly from the Google Cloud Marketplace. Foundry will integrate with Google Cloud products to empower people throughout an organization to better work with data. Foundry users can bring together their data in Google BigQuery with a variety of other sources and run Google Analytics as well as AI and ML capabilities to help drive more effective decision-making and faster business value. And in case you guys are wondering what AI and ML stands for, AI stands for artificial intelligence and ML stands for machine learning. Google Cloud and Palantir are going to market in order to help solve key industry challenges for our customers, starting with retail, supply chain, and the financial services industry. So that's just a quick little update on what's going on in Palantir, its price action, some recent announcements regarding partnerships such as with Google Cloud and their bid on the NHS for the United Kingdom. Not only will this Palantir and Google Cloud relationship help with retail and supply chain and the financial service industry like we stated, but I do think this is actually going to open up the door to much more, such as the sports industry and more likely many more things to come that utilize Google Cloud in any capacity. So again, all these things just want to bring to your attention. Keep in mind, at the end of the day, none of this is financial advice, but hopefully you find some of this information useful. And like always, thank you so much for checking in with Stock Talk with Eric Anthony, and I'll see you mañana.